Okay. This is the last time we ever have to play this game. Are you ready? The last time we ever have to get jump scared by this game. Are you ready? I would like to point out that if we didn't go for the secret Umbral ending, last night we would have finished the game. If we just picked the Inferno one, we would have been done, I think. Which is weird. Okay. So the Sundered Monarch guy that we fought last time. How do we feel about him as a boss? Because like he seemed okay, right? Like he maybe had a little too much health, but like I like the concept of him, like conceptually. But at the same time, does he strike you as like this is the final boss? This is we are fighting Mr. Lord of the Fallen himself right now. And like I don't know. That doesn't seem quite right to me. I do have a well, what vendors are still alive that I can I don't think there's anybody that would sell what's useful to me right now, so that's because having a store of like the life gems or something for this would be helpful, but I don't think a vendor exists that sells those anymore. Gerlinda's dead. The little demi-human man is dead. The captain of the guard, like I'm not sure what happens to the captain of the guard guy, but he is like MIA. So I'm assuming that he just fucks off and dies somewhere if you do like the stinky endings. The only merchant that we have left is the Umbral Remembrance one who doesn't sell any healing items. So if I wanted those life gems to make this a little bit easier, I would need to like leave the boss encounter and like go and grind those out somewhere or wherever the fuck they drop like over and over until we have like a steady supply of them and then come back and I just anything that is not actively me trying to finish this is unwelcome, I think, at this point. Because that's all the stream is going to be. This is going to be us beating the secret boss, getting the ending, and then I'm going to turn this off. I really just don't understand why that applies twice sometimes. Cause it only up does that sometimes. It's not like I'm not like I'm soon as I fucking start fighting, everybody in this entire room just starts making noises, huh? That's fine. The rhythm was completely fucking thrown off. Yeah, so we're gonna have to kill this, like, phantom thing probably, like, 4 times if we want to succeed. Now, admittedly, I'm gonna turn this down, actually. Uh, the phantom she summons doesn't have that much health. Like the main boss has a ton, but this goofy little phantom is not like this isn't like the clone that that Ball summons at the end of like fucking Act 5 in Diablo 2, right? Where it's just like an exact duplicate of himself, including his health pool, which I think is like really fucked up. That Blizzard North did that, honestly. Like even though it's been like 20 years, like I find that extremely questionable. This is like it's like a body double, but then it has maybe like 4,000 health max, like maybe like 3,500, because I was hitting it with the javelin last night, and I was hitting it for like 600, and it was like fucking chunking. Uh, so maybe that would just be like maybe like melee it to the point where it's poisoned and then just evade it and toss the occasional javelin is the play for. You see, that was the 600 that we dealt. Like, that's huge. I don't know what she's doing back there. She wasn't even doing anything. She's just fucking hanging out. Okay, so I don't think the main boss does super noteworthy things outside of the. And once again, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna fucking get that. If and that's like not even my fault, right? Like, that's just. Oh, tee hee. We're gonna. What do you do? You're not doing it. Oh no, yeah, that's right. Yeah, she fucking does that apparently. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. This one. Because we need our mana to be like up just as much as our health. I'm just gonna get rid of the stamina ring and replace it with the funny queen ring that we are like the only like one of a very select group of players to actually possess, because that claims to just give me mana whenever I use my healing thing, which decouples our need for the mana gems, and I think that will be quite useful. So, what is the fucking range on that exactly? Okay, so if you're just gonna be a fucking piece of shit, then I haven't even hit the fucking mimic yet. Yeah, so of course. Why on earth would I be able to get that cleanly? Oh. This is like just gonna be hours of me working out the exact mechanical minutia of a boss that I'm never going to fucking see ever again. I can feel it. It's gonna be one of those fights. One of those. Nito is trying to do something that he isn't supposed to do, except like I'm. Except it's not actually one of those scenarios. Like, like the like that time when I fought the nameless king in Dark Souls 3 Convergence with like the fucking lightning fists, like an asshole. And I had to do it like fucking perfectly and figure out like the exact like frame that was able to fucking do anything in order to proceed. That one was my fault. I made that one harder than it needed to be by like a factor of like 10, just by like my insistence on keeping the lightning fist. That that fucking missed. Yes, thank you for that riveting damage value. Throw my fucking rhythm off, so that is us wasting an entire heal. Looking for fucking openings, and I'm not seeing, like, anything. Aside from... Hey, you want to let me switch the lock on? I literally rolled that, but okay. I'm fucking dead because I needed a buff and I did it right in her face. Okay. That one was fully my fault, actually. Yeah. For, like, why is the riposte damage so low? Like, this would be fine if it was like, okay, we're gonna make you fight the clone, but then it takes off, like, 15% of her total fucking bar. You know, like Dark Souls 3. You know, like, dude, like, you get a fucking, like, you get to do the fucking thing on the Storm King's like mount before you fight the Nameless King. That, like, dude, that fucking thing that's like half his health bar gone. You know. You get a posture break on a boss in Elden Ring. That's like a huge chunk of his fucking health bar just erased. As a reward. This is like, oh, good, Stinky. Here's your riposte damage, and it's like fucking 700. Like, bro, I do that in like 3 swings when I have these buffed, and I, you know, if you allow me to do my full melee combo, then I will get that. Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna swap. I'm gonna put the stamina ring on, and I will give up the wither ring instead. Just for the stamina regen. I fucking whipped that. Yeah, that is actually by far her best attack, just by virtue of I can get like a full like 3-hit combo off on her immediately. Why does that even have a hitbox? Actually. Okay, how much does this do? Okay, 1200 is like okay. Okay, and then here's the goofy one-shot attack. No, I can't capitalize on that because I need to heal. Do I can make this? Yes, I think I do. Hold on. The elevation right here is slightly raised, so those eyeballs fucking break and I don't have to dodge anything. See? That is useful information. Like, we like that. Dude, fuck you. Let's see. Down. I probably shouldn't have died there. Well, no, actually, if I just backed up and fucking hit her with a couple of the javelins, we would have been done. Motherfucker. Yeah, so you were allowed one swing right there. You can maybe risk two swings right there if you were lucky. You can't get a swing right there when she decides to summon the thing. Summons a doppelganger, then you just focused on the doppelganger, and you do basically the same thing. You dodge that one. You dodge forward on that one. Huh? What the fuck are you talking about? Fucking kill yourself. What? Oh, I see. I won't mandate that we just fucking start over. Huh? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why? Why is this not working now? What the fuck? I kinda want us to start over. Well, I got my wish. Okay, good, goodbye. What the fuck was that? Like, any of that? I must have, like, just dodged bad, like 2 or 3 times, like, in like, just slightly too late, like, 1 or 2 times. It is. It is fucking absurd. Like, okay, how long does this... Yeah. This is with the... So this first ring that we fucking pick up, that we've been wearing pretty much the whole game, right, is the Chloranthy ring. This is what the Chloranthy ring stamina speed is like. What if I take this off? That's like half as fast, isn't it? Like, this ring actually needs to, like, stay on. That's miserable. God. So I've said a few times that this game reminds me a lot of, like, fucking Dark Souls 2. Right. But, like, you know what the stamina recharge speed in this game reminds me of? Because I'll give you a hint, it's no Souls-like known to man. This reminds me, in terms of stamina regeneration speed, like all those Skyrim mods that try to do Souls-like combat, but they can't get the fucking stamina recovery speed to like work properly. You know, so it's like slow as fuck, which makes the entire combat system fall apart in that game. Like, Souls-like combat only works because you have the stamina to fucking do your shit, but then, like, there's just something about how the stamina speed, recovery speed, is calculated in Skyrim specifically, that, like, it just doesn't work. Like, it can't... Like, I've never gotten it to just be like, hey, can you give me my full stamina bar back in, like, less than 5 seconds while I'm in combat, please? And it goes, no. Absolutely not. Under any circumstances, like, no matter what mod combination I use, like, I've never gotten it to work one time. And that's why I don't use any of those mods whenever I play Skyrim. Which sucks, because a lot of them are cool, but then, like, it just comes back to a fundamental, like, if I don't have the stamina, I cannot use your funky little wacky woohoo combat overhaul. Anyway, back to this game that has an even worse combat system than Skyrim. Dodge forward, do one, dodge forward, do one. Unless you miss because you're using pickaxes! And they sometimes whiff. I am not gonna make that. Holy shit, I made that. What the fuck? Okay. Can't fucking... Extreme. Fuck off! Are you serious? Okay, literally, why is that a fucking, like, area-wide shockwave? Like, genuinely. Okay. Okay. At this point, any one of these attempts can just be the one, and it just comes down to, like, will she not, like, fuck me for no reason? Okay. Oh, okay, those can just fucking combo into each other, can they? Alright, well, let's say goodbye to my fucking health bar, I guess. I... Please! You have to keep your frame rate fucking stable. You cannot make me get hit by something and die because of a fucking micro stutter. Jesus fucking Christ. Ooh! Okay. What the fuck ever. What the fuck is your problem tonight? No. The only thing is open is the game in the fucking stream. It's just doing this for some fucking reason. Genuinely robbed through no fault of my own. I literally pushed the button one time. Will you fucking knock that off? Okay. That one was purely my fault. Did you? Yeah, it's like a level-wide fucking shockwave for some reason. I was kind of wondering what the fuck that was. It's possible. What? Okay. What even actually hit me? Huh? Okay. Well, we would have had that if I didn't mistime the roll in that last like fucking giga explosion. Like if we get through the third summon and I somehow still have my revive, like we are literally guaranteed to win. Oh. Okay, so we can get that second hit off on one of these swings, but it isn't worth it. Yeah, but yeah, this one's already fucked. I'm gonna let her kill me. Okay, hold on. I'm not like going anywhere. I'm swapping out one of our eyeballs. That doesn't count. Are you fucking? Oh my god. Okay, well, fucking never mind. Jesus wept. I'm gonna walk all the way back. It is technically easier to just start from Skyrest because interacting with PETA just teleports us directly into the boss room. But evidently, it if you teleport directly in there, it keeps whether you're an Umbral or not. Which means I wouldn't get my fucking revive. Okay, now do it, and then we are just going to rest from here. No, what the? Like that. I fucking haven't nailed down the timing on those at all. No, just kill me. Uh, no, that was a fucking running attack, and as a result, I don't get to dodge. Yeah, that's fine because that attempt was awful. I swapped eyes because we heal like half in Umbral. Or something like that, which is weird that the game never fucking tells you that. You heal like half to your actual health, and then the other half is withered because you're in the fucked up stinky dimension, which stinks. Anyway, yeah. So I swapped that eye out because we had the withered on dodge thing, except that doesn't fucking matter, and we deal enough with it as it is. So I swapped it over for the whenever we do a riposte, it just heals us. Because if they're gonna give me fucking 3 of these, I might as well make use of that as a way to pad out our healing a little bit. Like in a scenario where like we get to the third one and I'm out of heals, but then and I'm at low health, but then I get the riposte off, like that will heal me slightly more than like not at all. Which I value more than like, ooh, when you perfectly dodge her, you get like a tick of withered. Like, who cares? What? I could have engaged in like cock and ball torture tonight, if I didn't stream. You know that? Like, think of all the things that I could have done if like I didn't push the button to do this. I could have like stuck my balls between like 2 panes of glass and like tightened the screws like just like a little bit at a time for over the course of like 8 hours until they were like perfectly flat. I could have like scheduled my second circumcision. The possibilities are endless. I could have played Lords of the Fallen 2014. Too early. Where is my health? I didn't get. No, okay, I got hit once, but that doesn't account for like my entire health bar being gone to the point where one of those should fucking kill me. What the fuck? I fucking hate these eyes so much. That was too early. But it doesn't matter. If I get into the Umbral Plane before like the second clone comes out, then that attempt is a wipe, like straight up. In fact, hold on. I'm just gonna put this on my bar. So that if that triggers, I can like I can just fucking dark sign back instead of waiting. Because these bosses are like fucked up and like not really fair in a lot of ways, but they also are like comically like non-aggressive. You know? That's sort of something that I noticed. Like a lot of these like big story bosses, they aren't like oh no oh well you gotta bait out the big attack. Like they're going off of like a flow chart of their moves that is static every single time. It's very strange. Whereas like in Elden Ring, like bosses in Elden Ring can just fucking do whatever whenever they feel like a lot of the time. Like she opens with that and just places those there to bother you sometimes. Will occasionally do that if she feels like. But yeah. Why the fuck are you even doing that? Like the horse boss. The opening to the horse boss is literally static every single fucking time. How much does this heal me? I'm not sure that it does, actually. Does it, like, only heal you if you don't have fucking Withered? Otherwise, it just gives you the Withered part of your health back? Because that is, like, fucking worthless, if that's the case. Can't fucking see because you put yourself in a fucking corner for no reason, and the camera is awful. Big fucking square arena, and we're gonna go up against the fucking wall for reasons that no one knows about or cares about. Okay, calm down, and maybe adhere to the just dark side out if we get fucked up. What is the health value of Pontiff's mirror clone? It's not like a lot, right? Like you typically will just kill it naturally. It's like more than this one though, which is funny. Okay. Just hang out. Nope. Nope, no. Where are these fucking coming from? No, go away. You literally don't get your fucking third clone. Die. Kill yourself immediately. That's weird. Wonder what that means. But what if it was purple? Well, I would prefer if it wasn't. Oh wait, no, no. There's no reason for me to go here because this isn't where that goes. Okay. So is PETA just fucking dead? Or is she fine? It's like, well, Lamp what? Yeah, no, she's fucking dead. Rough. Okay. And then her remembrance. Yeah, so this is now 6, 6, 9, 10, 11. We got them all. Okay. And then she has her own sword. Why does this have a Radiant and Inferno requirement, but you don't give it Inferno scaling exactly? Why? That doesn't make any sense. It even... Oh my god. Yeah. And then he doesn't... She doesn't even give you any spells. It's just her armor and then her sword. Honestly. Did you... Okay, so... this game doesn't really have unique movesets. There are like 2 confirmed unique movesets in this game. One of which is if you use PETA's sword and uh, her sword together. That does create a unique moveset. Okay. So it doesn't like matter, but I'm just gonna level the character. Okay, time for the most important question of the entire playthrough. What armor do we want to see the ending cinematic in? What is the ideal fashion? Yeah, it's not this. I take everything seriously. Hmm. Compelling, to be sure. Hmm. I don't think the Lord's armor is it. Actually, hold on. Okay, can we turn the blue filter off on the world so I can actually look at this out for a second? I'm trying to do something here. Go like outside over here. Like this one. Yeah, that's good. Also, I just realized, hold on. I was trying to get it the same shade as like the color of the pickaxes because I'm a little freak. But we don't actually have enough of these color palettes to like really like do something.
Whatever other choices you might need, right by the child.
Okay. We will leave them alive. They get their happy ending. It's very strange that they're just fucking like alive. By the way, like they didn't like leave. They're just hanging out. Okay, so those guys are still here. But I just remembered there is one more character that's still here. He's just over here. He's just fucking hanging out. Everyone here has died.
This land is overflowing to offer you also, saying they are already conflicted.
Okay. Can I actually not fucking kill him? Wow. Okay. What is this, Elden Ring? He's just that good! Anyway. Okay. So, as you can see, we have lit 3 of the 4 Umbral beacons. And now we have to ask Mowgli where the fourth one is.
Chosen bearer of the lamp, until her embrace. You have proven yourself, child. Now ferry them home and act our mother's will. So long have I awaited your embrace.
The fuck is that? Is that an ampule? Yeah, so the fourth and final pillar is Muglu. They're fucking dead. Can't talk to them. And now, we simply ferry yourself across. Having, like, ruined everyone's life. Wait, hold on. Holy shit. These are... these aren't the nondescript models. These are their actual character models. That's cool, actually. I like that. Alright. Okay, do you think this is going to be a good ending? Is this the good end? Or, okay. Then I'm gonna just take the weapons off for this. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Noom. I hope that's it. I hope the credits just roll right now. Are you just gonna fucking tell me this through text like we're playing an itch.io game instead of showing me? Oh my god. Hey, it's that line that we heard at the beginning that that's kind of good. That's about the only thing that's fucking good about this. But yeah, like, you're not gonna even the secret ending doesn't even have a cool cinematic or anything. It's just, oh yeah, and then everybody died. Haha. Thanks for playing. Yes. Like, fuck off. Is this man for real? Okay. Now that we have seen everything, let us have a long, drawn-out, in-depth discussion about how good the game is. Are you ready? What is our final rating gonna be? Vote now on your phones. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely, like, a glow up here. Like, this has production value. Like, when I say this is most applicable to, like, Dark Souls 2, fire them! Fire them right now! Get those names! Get them! You fucking see them? Kill them! Excuse me, I don't know what came over me. This is gonna be one of those games that, like, people make fun of constantly because it's fucking dog shit. But then there is gonna be, like, a small group of people that unironically, like, enjoy it. For what it's worth. You know? Like Dark Souls 2. The people that swear up and down that Dark Souls 2 is unironically the best FromSoft game that they made. This is gonna have a degree of, like a small close knit, like fucking like it's gonna have like a cult following, kind of deal, almost assuredly. Good voices. You see, hey, look, it's Harkin. It's the protagonist of Lords of the Fallen. He was here. Yeah, like, I feel like in like 4 or 5 months, when like all of the performance issues and like other patches and changes are done, this will be like somewhat this will be respectable. It'll be okay. They did a Q&A today, I think, actually, where people asked them a bunch of questions, and they said, like, okay, so the new game plus thing, they do get rid of all the fucking bonfires and you can only use the seed beds. But then they said in the Q&A today that that like they heard the fucking vitriolic outcry, and they're thinking about changing plus so that it's not like that. So, like, and I have to respect that to a degree. They were thinking, like, oh yeah, we're just gonna take those out. Lol. It'll be a different thing to, like, change the new game cycle, but then to also be like, okay, we thought this would be cool, but you guys fucking hate this idea. So we're just so maybe it's not such a good idea, and we will fucking either remove that, or, like, if that was just like an optional like challenge mode that you could toggle on at like when you start a new game, I think that would be kind of cool. But don't like tie that to like New Game Plus. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. Like have it be like a goofy little opt-in thing. Maybe have a, like an unlockable reward for if you do that. Kind of like how Dark Souls 2 has those rings that are like you get one if like you go through the game deathless and you go through the other, or you go through the game without bonfires and like makes like your weapons fucking invisible or whatever, and it's just like a challenge run kind of thing. I think that would be fine, but don't like, oh well, you want to use your character again, and now that you're not like fucking piss baby weak, die. Because I cannot imagine going through New Game Plus like this, and then going, oh, you know, I should go back and try that other boss. Let me backtrack 15 zones that way in order to get back to it, because I only have my one seed. That would be abhorrent. Like, that would suck in, like, any Souls game. Like the convergence mod for Elden Ring. It gets rid of your fucking fast travel system, but then it still puts like the like fucking teleportation things that you can unlock. It's not like, okay, go through all of Elden Ring, but now you can only teleport to one location at a time that you activate manually. Like, no. Like, I like the seedbed system, sort of. I almost feel like, well, see, because that's the thing. I feel like the seedbed system would almost be better if, like, instead of it being like a replaceable thing, it was you put a seed down and then it's just like permanent, like forever. So then you have all these seed ones that are just like, here, okay, every like this zone has 6 seed beds and you have all 6 seeds. Pick where you want to spawn in the level for easier backtracking. But that's just the fucking bonfire system, isn't it? It's not the bonfire system in this game because there's like one bonfire sit down location and that's it. But that is what the normal. All right, and we have unlocked the yucky, stinky, putrid child class. You get the funny sword, you get the putrid child catalyst, you get this set which I fucking missed, and it is literally our set. I don't know what that talisman is. Okay. Yeah, we missed the literal fucking set, which is really funny. Also, you can't even swap to that starting class from New Game Plus. You have to start a new save file in order to do that. Okay. So I'm gonna horror sting you one more time, just so that I can see what what that talisman thing is. Okay. So we have the preacher. They got 18 radiance. Pyromancer, it's got 18 Inferno. And then there's the Putrid Child, which has very respectable stats all around. See, like, this this starting class stat spread should be in the game. Just like normally, I think. Somebody that maybe not to this degree, this level of stat spread, but like something like a lesser version of this, like even if it's just like, oh, they have like 12-12, and then like maybe like 10 agility, and then like 8 endurance or something, and then like 10 vitality. Okay, so what the fuck is this? Then, once we look at this, I can turn the game off forever. Okay. So we get that by default, we get this by default. I I don't know what that spell is. We get putrefaction, we get... Yeah, I straight up... we never found that one. What the fuck? And then we get the stinky little fucking putrid mother light armor robes. What the fuck is this? Has a chance to spawn a mine upon killing an enemy with an attack which deals withered damage. What the fuck did you just say to me? Why is that, like, cool? I'm kind of mad that we never found that. Yeah. My scarves. Yes, they are. Oh, that's good. And then our helmet is just a fucking human eyeball. And then what are those? Are those eyeballs too? That's fucking really cool, actually. Okay, I would like to see this funny little mine thing. What, you don't? Yeah, I think it's maybe that explosion. Yeah, because that's not happening. No, no, it's fucking this thing. Okay, so then it's making like one of these. That's pretty good then. I like that. So like you kill the like the smaller enemies and then hope that it makes a funny little mine that you and then you guide like the big elite enemy over to it to step on it and then they fucking blow up. Kind of deal. I see. Yeah, the other unlockable classes is the Radiant Purifier, which we found most of their stuff. Like we found their armor set, we found their catalyst. I don't think we found their weapon. And then there is the Lord class, which we found all their stuff. Oh, we found their Inferno catalyst. We found their armor set, obviously, like that we wore for a while, and then we also found their big fuck off axe. That is of these three, I think maybe the best uh class to have as a subsequent character, just because like that stuff is not meaningfully obtainable, I think, like in a normal playthrough. Because it's like in the fucking castle at the end. Like oh boy, I got this stuff for the final area of the video game. What fun. I get to use my fire weapons on, oh no. Everything's fucking fire resistant. Like that's worthless. But then if you fucking unlock it, then you can at least go through the game with it. I think I think if you pick one of those endings like that, those classes stat spreads, like they might. I don't know what the stat spread actually looks like on the Lord. I suppose I can look it up before we fuck off. Okay, time for the last jump scare. Now we never have to hear this ever again if we don't want to. Okay, yeah. So he is like a strength focused Inferno guy. He gets 22 Inferno and 12 strength and like a good amount of endurance and vitality. Starts with the carry up. He starts with the equip load ring, and then the vitality and endurance ring. So then you basically get like a stat spread of like 12 strength and like 15 endurance and 15 vitality, and then on top of the 22 Inferno, which is very respectable. So like at the start of the game, you're basically just going to be leveling like strength, because like all of your other bases are covered. And then you get a fire buff, and you get Inferno Slash, and you get Adir's endurance, which increases your stamina speed. Yeah, so you get to just truly be the definitive Inferno build. That's quite good. All right, fellas. That's it. Aren't you glad? We're finally free. At last. We finally found out what if it was purple. The answer is it would kind of fucking suck and be mildly disappointing and objectively not worth the effort. Lol.